Often, in life, we stumble upon a fork in the road and we are helpless and indecisive. Someday, you will be a father and your son will be in the same position as you are now. When he begins his journey for life, tell him what I have told you. Tell him to keep in mind these little gems. Think of these as a sort of heritage passed down the line from my father to me and from me to you. When you grow up to be a man, you will have many more responsibilities than you have now. At that time, do not falter under pressure. Stop, take a deep breath, and remember the following things I'm going to tell you. Life is not a video game, son. Everyone is pursuing and working for the things that they love. If you were a spoiled child and never got any life advice from your father, then be glad that you found this video. You must develop your self-awareness. Self-awareness is key to success in life. Can you recall last time you spent any time with yourself? Probably not, because you hardly spend any time with your own thoughts, and that's why your skills never develop. Self-awareness will make you understand the outer world better. When to take decisions, when to reject something, and when to get up from a friend's circle. These skills will develop with self-awareness, and that's why it is so important in life. You want people to respect you, but the irony is that you don't even respect yourself. How can you expect others to respect you then? Respect is not something which is given, but it is earned. The personality which you are going to apply will force people to respect you naturally. Just take a look at the king of the jungle, the lion. Lion never asks someone to respect it, but eventually people have to respect it. If someone disrespects lion and tries to go near it, all the lion does is that it just gives a fierce look, and suddenly that disrespectful being learns how to respect the king. The personality, the fierce look, and the manliness in you will eventually force people to respect you no matter what. You are never responsible for the actions of others. You are only responsible for you. When you truly understand this and refuse to take things personally, you can hardly be hurt by the careless attitude of others. If you keep this agreement, you can travel around the world with your heart completely open, and no one can hurt you. You can say, "I love you," without fear of being ridiculed or rejected. You can ask for what you need. You can say yes or you can say no. You can choose to follow your heart always. Then you can be in the middle of hell and still experience peace and happiness. You can stay in your state of bliss and hell will not affect you. Be kind to the people who love and respect you. Always try to protect them and never be egoistic. You have to maintain a balance between things without excuses. There is a quote which says that when we say something that nourishes us and uplifts the people around us, we are feeding love and compassion. When we speak and act in a way that causes tension and anger, we are nourishing violence and suffering. One important thing you have to remember is that, honor your word. When you give your word, you must do so with an absolute commitment to keep it and with precision. When circumstances change such that you can no longer keep your word, you must honor your word. That means you must immediately notify the person to whom you gave your word. Tell him or her that you can no longer keep it. Offer to do what it takes to clean up any mess that you have caused. This is hard. There are no shortcuts. No, maybe next time if you commit to doing this, you will be massively more effective in life. If you want to be a leader, then you must learn to scarifize and dedicate yourself. Remember that these two things are expensive. If you can't afford them, then embrace the ordinary life and go out to the clubs and spoil yourself. One important thing you should always remember is that accept your defeat like a man and don't make excuses. If you are ever defeated in life and you don't accept your defeat, then you can never learn and win in that particular field in which you were defeated. Because accepting defeat makes you work even harder for next time. And if you are not even ready to accept your defeat, then you will never work hard to win. Don't lose your smile in tough times, because life is just like that. There is little point in wallowing in misery when we run into obstacles. Mental toughness and a positive mental attitude are some of the best tools to have in life.